Hello, hello. Welcome to Unstoppable with Tarot, where we use tarot to make better informed decisions and, most importantly, to trust our intuition and to exercise a stronger relationship with our intuition. So, I hope everyone's having an incredible start into 2026. I thought we should do a little Taurus read for 2026 just to do a little energy check in and to see if the universe wants to communicate something with us. Seven of Cups in reverse. All right, let's see. I hope you're having a great start to the new year. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands in reverse. All right, Taurus, looks like there's been a period where you felt like your finances were not going well. And usually I like to read this as a continuous flow of energy. So it seems like from 2025, you might have carried forward some feelings about not feeling like you are in a financially secure space, right? And sometimes this is real and sometimes this is also a projection because we're not in the right mindset to feel financially secure. Now, of course, this could be very real as well. And it seems like you've been researching that. So you've been trying to find ways to increase your money. You might be setting up another source of income. And you might also be being a little bit more careful with your finances. So holding on to your resources, savings, investments, however that might resonate with you. And the moon in reverse is this is something that is becoming clear to you, right? That you need to plan your finances, how to plan them. So you might be figuring out two sources of income. You might be figuring out how to balance multiple avenues of your life, because it might be causing certain feelings of this is not going in the way that you want it to. So that you can also see that in the King of Wands in reverse. So you might be feeling a little low on confidence, a little bit unsure of which way to go, how to increase your finances. But the best part is you can see that the Justice card is here, which means that the scales will be balanced. You might have some Libra in your chart as well. And the Justice card to me is basically the scales getting balanced, but also learning to balance all your faculties, right? Like, so the communication, but also with saying and doing the right thing, but in respectful ways, in just ways, in fair ways, right? And you can see that's immediately putting you into Empress mode, also represented by Libra. So it might be a year where you really set the tone right. You practice how to stay fair while factoring in everybody else's emotions and all the various situations at play, all the various circumstances. So you could be figuring out how to balance your energies and how to make all your skill sets and all your abilities work for you. Like for me, that is the Empress mode, right? The purest energy of creation, and that only comes when you combine all the faculties of the various suits, right? Like you figure out how to plan your finances, you figure out what needs to be spent, what needs to be saved, what needs to be invested. You figure out which sources of income are the most beneficial, are the most exciting, that fulfill your soul, but at the same time are beneficial, right? Because sometimes when the Magician is in reverse, we're manifesting things that are not bearing fruit. So manifestation has now just gotten such a bad rep. But for me, manifestation is what we always do. It's what we're thinking, it's what we're saying, it's what we're feeling, and all of this shapes our life. So manifestation in itself is just a term that means you want something, or you think of something, and that's where your energy is flowing, and that's what's going to develop. So if you're thinking bad things, you will also manifest that, right? Like energy flows where attention goes. We've heard this before. So whatever you focus your energy on, if it's the wrong thing, it's also going to create this void where you will not feel fulfilled. So you would have manifested, but it would still feel like it's in reverse, because you're not manifesting, or you're not focusing your energies into the things that you want to, right? And that could be because of the lack of confidence, but that's very swiftly changing. And you can see that also in the bottom of the deck in the Nine of Wands in reverse. So it's asking you to just go for what you want without feeling emotionally or passionately stunted, right? Like it's asking you to channel your passion, channel your emotions, not be in a guarded space, because sometimes when we don't put in, that 100% juice, right? And that juice comes from the purest and the deepest part of you. So you have to find ways to embrace all of you, to embrace all the four suits, to embrace the pentacles, to embrace the swords, to embrace the wands, and to embrace what's the fourth one? Cups, right? So you're being asked to channel the 3D, be grounded in the fact that even though you are tapped in with the 5D, of course you're watching a tarot reading, so you believe in the ethers, the higher powers, whatever you want to name them, right? So from that space, you have to understand that you can pull what you want into your reality, but the reality, the 3D is very real. So I heard an incredible reader say, I forget her name because I consume so much tarot and spiritual content, that she said that if you're alive, you are playing a game of poker, right? So the world is at play, and you have to kind of get with the program. Like there's a lot of wish, and even in me, I always wish that I could just live in 100% authenticity, right? But that's hard because there's so many 3D things at play, so you cannot deny those as well. You cannot forget the part about being a good person. You cannot forget the part about doing things the right way. You cannot forget about the part that we have to work in tandem with people. We have to build communities that grow together. We did not evolve so far to be so individualistic, right? And I think social media is really contributing to this me narrative. But actually we grow together as people, and that's why you can see the Lovers card is here. So you might actually be entering into Empress mode because of someone bringing in a love offer to you. So it could be that, but it could also just be someone bringing in love into your life. That could also be platonic, but this will be a divinely orchestrated union. It could be for work, it could be for anything really, but if love is something that you want in your life, it's coming, and it's going to push you into Empress energy, and you will push that Empress energy onto this union. So you guys will really grow together, and you will level up because of each other and for each other and with each other. I think that's the most beautiful kind of union one can have, where you're truly inspired by each other and you want to better yourselves for the other person, because you've always wanted to, like nobody changes for anyone, but I think when you meet the right person, the way they look at you makes you realize you're so much bigger and so much more capable than you thought you were. A well-supported and a well-loved human can really achieve anything, right? So build your community, manifest the things that make you happy, that excite the shit out of you, and make you want to do them over and over again. Get good at repetition. Repetition is not boring. Repetition is what makes you incredible at everything. So just keep at it. And you're more than welcome to join me on this journey by subscribing, because I have promised myself that I'm going to work on building my tarot skill set by posting a video every day. And bringing people along on this journey so we all can benefit, and we all can grow together and become unstoppable with tarot. So if you liked your reading, Taurus, I really hope you'll consider subscribing, and I wish you the most wonderful, wonderful day or evening ahead wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next one, Taurus. Bye.